I hate doom scrolling, guys. I really, really do. I'm not even in it. Oh, this is bad for you kind of way. I hate seeing it. I'm bored after I do it kind of way. Like I do it when I'm resting. Like I said, when I'm bored, if I'm not working or something. And it's like after I'm done scrolling on like TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram, all the things, I'm tired. I'm bored. I'm unentertained. There's nothing fascinating. There is nothing that gives me rest. I have reached my maximum level of dopamine and stimulation hits from this damn scrolling. I'm over it. Okay, I'm over it. I want to try other things. That is why I'm doing this video, to try other things, to try real hobbies. A lot of people don't have hobbies. You can meet someone now, you are having a discussion, you ask them, what do you do in your free time? What are your hobbies? They don't have an answer for you, and that is not good enough. A lot of you, your mental health is so bad because you don't have hobbies. You have nothing that recharges your soul. All you do is work, complain about life, and scroll. And that does nothing for you. And let's not even talk about AI, you guys, honestly. And again, I don't think AI is bad. I mean, AI can be bad, just like a lot of things can be bad. But what I hate the most is mediocrity, right? I hate mediocrity. I think you can use AI to create something fantastic, something amazing, something that is so great, and the use of AI just made it easier to create something so great. But I hate mediocrity. I hate that you were so lazy and that you used AI and made whatever thing you probably would have created even worse, right? You made the thing worse by using AI when you could have just been better. With so much mediocrity going around, I think I'm done. I'm over it. I need to refresh my soul. I need to do other things, you know? And that is why I am taking on this challenge to try different hobbies. I will also be rating them for you, going over different factors, showing you how to start. And I'm going to be doing this for several hobbies, so make sure to comment the next hobby we should do. But for today, we are going to be doing scrapbooking. So before I get into some other details, let's get started. Let's set up. Let's do this. Here are some of our supplies to get to work, and I will put you guys in a better position camera wise to see what is going on while I create the thing. But I am not a stranger to scrapbooking. Should I just find scrapbooking? I'm not even sure if I did. Basically, scrapbooking is, you know, putting together typically scraps, but lately people mostly use like stickers, cards, things that look prettier, you know, stuff like that. But like, you can use anything. You can use like nylons, you can use newspapers, old magazines, actual stickers, stuff like that, for whatever it is you want to do. And I'm not a stranger to scrapbooking. I've been doing it for a while now. I used to do it a lot when I really used to have anxiety attacks, you know, because whenever I used to have those, the main issue was that I wasn't feeling in control of a situation or something was going on in my life where I felt like it was happening to me and there was nothing I could do about it, and I hated that feeling. But with scrapbooking, it made everything so much better because I get to decide what is the outcome. I take an empty page and I make whatever I want to make. I do whatever I want to do on the page and I just create it. I have control of that situation and of that outcome, and that usually helps me feel a lot better. So like I said, I am not a stranger to scrapbooking. I don't do it so often. I wish I did, but life be life sometimes, and that is why I am trying to be intentional with like making these videos. And do I need these? I don't think I'll need these, but you know, I'm trying to be intentional with these videos, trying out different hobbies. There's so many things I've always wanted to try and so many hobbies I've wanted to have, and there are hobbies that I already do have or sometimes participate in, and I just want to go back because I'm tired, you know. I got this journal recently from AliExpress. I got the journal with this. It came with this. I don't know if you guys can see. It has a lot of stuff inside, and I got this recently, and this day I got it, I created something. I don't know if I can show y'all. Can you see it? Yeah, it's like so random, but it's so pretty and I love it. It probably doesn't even look that great on camera, but to me it is so perfect. I'm so happy I did this. We are going to be doing, and this was since, by the way, and I've only done this one page. Although I do have some other journals where I've created other stuff. We're going to be doing another one today on this page. Now, I've put it at a better angle for you guys, and you're welcome. But one thing I do want to say while I still try to go over the stuff we're going to use is that, and this is depending on who you ask, right? But to me, it's a disadvantage. This takes time. This takes a lot of time, and sometimes it's not a disadvantage that it takes a lot of time. But for today, it is particularly bad because I have limited time. I have limited time to use where I am right now. I need to get out like soon. I need to get out soon, and typically I take time to select what I want to be in the work I'm doing. I take time to put it in place. I take time to make sure everything is good, and I don't have a lot of time. It's a bit tricky. It's a bit difficult right now. I am stressing out. I'm like, do I ever want to do this video? Do I ever want to do this thing? Should I just leave it and do some other stuff? But I will use whatever time I have left. So that is something to consider. You should consider like, hey, this hobby I want to do, like, can I do it? How long does it take? It takes a while. If you're like me, if you're not like me, you can put like random stuff together. Oh, I really like this purple. I'm trying to go with a theme here. You can put random stuff together and it'll be fine. The point is that it is meant to be relaxing. You're supposed to feel relaxed. At least that's what I think a hobby should be. I think it should be enjoyable and or relaxing. And now that we have all our material set up, let's get started. Sorry to interrupt your regularly scheduled programming, but I have some good news. Now, I am making these videos, making this series, not just to allow myself and give myself the opportunity to get back into hobbies I've loved and get myself to try new things, but I also want you guys to get back into hobbies that you love and maybe try new things. And that is why I'm going to be doing a giveaway. Now, a very small giveaway because I'm still a small creator and in the working class. This is all of my money, so please bear with me, but I do want to give away 10,000 naira. Yes, 10,000 naira to one lucky person who either really wants to get into scrapbooking or has tried to get into scrapbooking or is already into scrapbooking, just to, just to give them a little support, to just buy a few stickers here, a few glue sticks here, just some nice thing. Now, I don't want to just give this to anybody. I want to do this properly and fairly and just give the winner, whoever wins, enough chances to win. I want to give everyone enough chances to win. And so I have a few requirements. If you're able to complete the requirements and add up points to yourself, then lucky you're gonna be the winner. First things first, you have to be subscribed. I mean, duh. You have to be subscribed. You have to like this video. I want you to comment why you want to win. What are you gonna use the tools to do? I want you to comment why you want to keep scrapbooking or what scrapbooking means to you or why you love to get into it. After that, I want you to go to the link in the description. There is a form there. Fill the form. Some requirements there as well. Just little things. If you are able to do the things, then your chances of being the winner increase more and more for everything you are able to tick off. All the instructions are on the form, so you can just go check that out. I will then go through the options, the answers, and everything. And honestly, I'll be picking at random. But like I said, if you're able to, tick off more boxes than another person, then your chance has automatically increased. The form will only be open for 5 days after this video has been posted. I will then contact the winner, and if they're able to respond within 24 hours, I will then send them their prize. But if they cannot respond in 24 hours, then no prize for them. I'll select another person. So you people need to keep an eye out for your notifications on your socials and maybe your email. Depends. I'm not sure if I'm going to collect your email. I might. I don't know. You'll find out. We'll also be announcing the winner here on YouTube and YouTube only, as well as letting you all know when I have sent out their prize. I really hope to do this for every video if possible. So you guys should pray for me, please. You should pray for me, please. Maybe one day we'll get sponsored. That'd be so nice. A girl can dream, honestly. So those are the deets for the giveaway. Every other thing that I might have missed is in the description or in the comments or in the form down below. So make sure to just check everything out. Now let's get back to scrapbooking. Okay, so usually I like to go with a theme. I like to have a plan. You don't need to have a plan. I'm a perfectionist, okay, guys? I do too much. So here, this was just like new beginnings. I put first, looking out to better things. This stuff doesn't want to stick and it's pissing me off. Yeah, good times, good vibes. Now Can you tell what theme I'm going for? Obviously BTS. They recently came back after 4 years. I've been an army since forever. See this thing perfectly kept together. I barely opened this. I've opened it maybe like 3 times max, and I bought this in maybe 2022. These are supposed to be like the cards that if you see them, they sign, you know, they sign it. But like, let's be real, okay? There's a good chance, or at least let me say I'm hopeful that I get to watch them someday at a concert. But the chance of me seeing them to get them to sign this card is like at zero. I don't even know if they still do that. So I'm going to be cutting them up and using them for our little theme. And then also because I have like, oh my gosh, can you guys look at this glue? I saw this glue stick and I was like, yes, I need it. By the way, I am a stationery junkie. Like, that doesn't feel very sticky. Hold on. Wait, what? That does not feel very sticky. That doesn't feel sticky at all. And now I'm worried. I wanted to stick these 2 pages together because they're a bit thin, and yeah, I'm not using them. So I'll stick them together. This thing better stick. It doesn't feel sticky at all. It doesn't feel like glue. It better work. Like I was saying, because of time constraints, I'm thinking of just doing 1 page. Although it's BTS, they deserve 2 pages. I can see this image being here. I also have stickers. I bought this thing a long time ago, you guys, like 4 years ago. I'm so happy I finally get to use it. I mean, I could have always just used it, but it never felt right. The time never felt right. Oh, butter. Oh my gosh. The time never just ever felt right. It feels right now though. It feels really right to use them now. But yeah, I keep training off thought. I'm still thinking, I'm like, okay, should I just do 1 page because I don't have a lot of time? Or should I just do the 2 pages and just create my masterpiece, and then whatever happens, happens, and however I end this video, I end this video? And I don't know. That's my challenge right now. But let's see. Either way, I don't have a lot of time. While I create my masterpiece, let's talk more about this new series. So, during the course of this series, I'm going to be judging every single hobby I try on 4 main criteria: ease of starting, cost, enjoyment, and of course, is this better than scrolling? Ease of starting, because if you're going to start a new hobby or even maintain it, you may not want to have to develop a whole new skill set. I mean, most people can if that's their vibe. But for the average person, it's a lot easier to start something that is very simple yet enjoyable to do. So we're going to be judging it on that. Then, of course, cost. The economy right now is crazy, and I think it's just crazy no matter where you are. And so if you're going to have a new hobby that is supposed to be better than scrolling, it needs to be affordable. It needs to be something that, at the very least, even if you're spending money, it feels worth it and it's not going to be that bad. Then enjoyment. This is very obvious. If you're doing something, it needs to be very enjoyable for you. And then, of course, is this better than scrolling? At the end of the day, scrolling is something everyone does because it's free, you don't have to do anything hard, and it has this immediate gratification effect. So whatever it is that you're doing, whatever hobby it is that we are starting, it needs to be better than scrolling with every metric. So yeah, this is what I'm going to be judging these hobbies on, including this one, which you will see later. But enough yapping, let's just enjoy some scrapbooking. And to think I was scared I wouldn't like this, that it wouldn't be pretty. What's there not to like? This is so pretty. I mean, it's BTS. So you have to try to guess my bias, if you know what that is. If you're a BTS fan, try to guess my bias based on the limited information you have of me. That would be so fun. Anyway, yeah guys, we are all done. We're all done. I love it so much. I'm very happy I did this. I was not happy that I felt rushed, but I'm happy I did it regardless. The only thing now, this page really close, it is going to ruin this thing. Let's see. Okay, it's closing, sort of ish, but like when you open it, this is so pretty. This is so cute. I love it so much. I love it so much. Oh, let me see if I can use this for the thumbnail. Yeah, that's a great thumbnail. Hold on. That's so cute. Yeah, let's talk about the hobby itself. Doing it. My space is so messy. I wish I could, if my camera will let me show you. It's so messy. So much is going on right now. Oops, stabilize, girl. Okay. Yeah, so much is going on. It was fun. I think you will really enjoy this hobby if you are someone who likes to be in control. If you're someone who micromanages on a norm, you'll really like this because there's a lot of like micromanaging. I mean, you're controlling the situation, you're putting things where they need to be. And if you're a very detailed person, this is really fun because for me, whenever I do my scrapbooks, I hate seeing the white space. I'd rather paint it over. I'd rather put the most random thing than to have white space. Even for this last one, no white space. The full page, everything should always be covered. Now let's go over the ratings. First thing to rate is ease of starting. This is so easy to start. Anybody can start this. As far as you can stick something to paper, you can start this. So it is very easy to start. I give this one a 5 out of 5. Yeah. And then for cost, I think it just depends. The truth is that at the end of the day, for its primary purpose, and like it's in the name, scrapbooking, you can use anything to do it, any old thing. I already mentioned nylons. You can use old magazines, old books, you can use plants. You can use, some people break things, put actual like stuff in their books, like plastic, stuff like that. So like it's cheap, like it's actually very cheap, but at the same time there are specific materials that you can buy to more or less enhance it or just to make it look more aesthetically pleasing that could cost more money. So like, you know, specific stickers, you know, washi tape, other things, but I would still put it at the cheap end because when I even bought these BTS Lomo cards at the time, they were 1,000 naira for that pack that was inside the nylon, and there was about, I used 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have 2 more left. I have one of Jimin, I still have these 2 left. I have one of Jimin and I have one of like them together. So I still have these 2. So that was like 8 and that was 1,000 naira, and I bought the stickers too for 1,000 naira. So it just depends. Definitely it would have increased by now. So it depends what you're buying. If you're buying this on the road, you know, it's cheaper. So it depends, but I think overall I would still definitely put it on the cheaper end. So for cost, I would give it like a 4 out of 5 stars. Then for enjoyment, I think it just depends on the kind of person you are. If you like details, if you're someone who is naturally crafty, like you do other crafty stuff, you will really like it. In terms of enjoyment, I do enjoy it personally, but I can only enjoy it in very specific spaces. When I am alone, when I'm listening to music, when I have enough time on my hands, that is when I enjoy it the most. If you remove any of these factors, I enjoy it like less and less and less. So for enjoyment, let's just put it at like 3 out of 5 stars for enjoyment, maybe 3.5 for enjoyment. And lastly, the most important thing, is this better than scrolling? Ooh, yeah, I think almost anything. Okay, almost anything is better than scrolling, but for me it is better than scrolling. Maybe not that much, because you know it is something that you have to experience delayed gratification. You have to work on the thing to then see the end result and to then be happy about the end result. So is it better than scrolling? Yes, but not by a lot to me. But you know, it depends, people are different, but that is just my standard, quite frankly. Overall, this was such a fun thing to do. I can't wait to get into all the other hobbies. If there's a particular hobby you want me to try out, then let me know in the comments. Don't forget about the giveaway. I'm really excited about it. I know it's not a lot, but it's just me trying to encourage you to also put your phone down and get into the hobbies. Some of you have hobbies that you loved but just can't get into right now, so this is me saying go and get into it. Okay, let's all get into hobbies. Hobbies are fun and cool. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the YouTube things, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.